That's what we're talking about, Ultra Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, how we feeling? Ultra Abu Dhabi. We are Nervo. We have lots playing for you guys.
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Every time is right, you explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by, it's the magic of space. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. So unreal. Didn't know the afterthought. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on. Didn't even know I wasted it all. Just to watch the skin go. Everything inside, and even though I tried, you know I fell apart. Years of me will eventually be a memory every time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it wasn't enough. I got too far to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Abu Dhabi. This will be our last song for the evening. What an absolute pleasure it's been playing for you guys.
Everybody likes the sound, and no one ever hears me crying, crying.
This one is for our Nervo family right now.
You make it feel like home.
I want to hear you.
You make it feel like home.
Put your hands up. 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 1, 2, 3.
Well, look who I've got in the artist area. It's none other than Nightmare. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. It sounds insane out here. I can't wait to get up there.
I was saying this yesterday, but I think this could be the loudest ultra. Like, it's genuinely, I don't know whether it's something about the acoustics in the park. You'll experience it when you're on that stage. But this is your first time performing in Abu Dhabi, in the Emirates?
Yep, my first time in Emirates at all, and yeah, exactly. First time in Dubai. We flew in there, had a day off, and got to check out the city, and it was beautiful. And yeah, so I'm stoked to be here, and like you said, the whole place is rumbling right now. You can just feel the energy, so I'm excited.
Amazing. But you're no stranger to performing for Ultra. Last year in Miami, you not one but two very special back-to-back sets. You've got a bit of a habit of playing B2Bs. Do you prefer it to playing on your own, or is it just such a different vibe?
I don't know if I prefer it. I mean, I really enjoy it. I think for me too, even with writing music, I love collaborating with people, and I just love that process, and I learn something new every time. And so when I do DJ with someone else, or you know, it gives me an opportunity to kind of maybe step outside my comfort zone a little, or play something that I wouldn't necessarily get to play in a regular Nightmare set that doesn't feel quite as on brand or whatever. So I love those opportunities, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing like being up there by yourself and like playing new music that you made, and like hearing the reactions.
Yeah, it's different. It's more of a show, isn't it? It's more of a showcase for yourself. When you're playing back-to-back, though, do you ever have that thing where you're not totally sure that the tune that the other guys dropped is quite right, so you mix out a little bit earlier than you might?
It's happened once or twice for sure, yeah.
Not mentioning any names. But listen, but this time in Miami this year, you're taking the kind of on-stage collaboration to a whole new level with Gigantic Nightmare.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that? I am very, very excited to see it.
Yeah, you know, we made a couple songs together a few years back, and we put one out called Like That. We ended up doing one show together, and then we ended up doing their Red Rock show together, and then we started getting these offers, and so yeah, it's cool. It's a live thing. I'm on the decks. Dom from Big Gigantic is on the keys and on sax, playing live sax, and then Jeremy's playing drums. So this year too, we've written another 4 songs that we're gonna premiere at Ultra that we're super excited to play there. We got a whole EP that we're gonna play for the first time, and yeah, it's just something different. It's like some live instrumentation with dance music, and it feels really unique. There's not a lot of people doing bass music and live music together. So yeah, we're just excited for that. It's gonna be amazing.
Same. I can't wait. I can't wait. So last night on that stage, that loud, rumbly stage behind us, obviously Skrillex was playing. He played Street of yours in Ultra main stage Miami. What's it like to now be another headliner on the main stage alongside him? Well, you know, on a different night, but the same stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little surreal. You know, that was I was in the crowd at Ultra in 2015 when he played it, and it was like such a big moment for me. It really like kind of skyrocketed my career, and I've seen him 1 or 2 other times, but last night I just went into the crowd again, ripped it for his set, was like having such a blast. And yeah, I got to chat with him and you know, talk a bit after the set, and yeah, I feel really blessed to just be in this position to be able to like be a tastemaker and share other people's music and have the opportunity to kind of highlight artists and music that maybe I don't think have enough attention, and play them in my sets, and you know, help them make a name for themselves as well. So
wicked. So your set tonight, are we going to see or hear you play anything from any artists that we might not yet be aware of, or who are you really excited about playing?
There's a couple new tracks I'm really excited about. One that I made with my buddy Knox 2. He's out of San Diego. One of my favorite producers right now, making really amazing music. And then there's a track actually that we just put out on my record label, Good Vibrations with Slander. It's by an artist named Shadient, also one of my favorites. And yeah, it's the first time I get to play it tonight. It just dropped like 2 days ago, so yeah, I just can't wait to hear it on this like insane sound system also.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, mate, I can't wait to see you out there. You better go and get ready because you're playing very, very soon. But first, we're going to head over to check out something that I recorded yesterday. Now, at Ultra in Abu Dhabi, it's not just the main stage. There's also something called Resistance. Check this out. Now, there is more to Ultra than just the main stage EDM and those big room beats. There is also the small matter of resistance, the underground sounds of house and techno on a separate stage that started in Miami and has now spread all over the world, including here in Abu Dhabi. So let's go and find out what it's all about. This guy's absolutely loving it. This is the stage where you get likes of Kolsch playing tunes like this. On this stage over these next 2 days, we've got him, we've got people like Adam Beyer, Pan Pop, Amelie Lons, loads of big names, and they're just grinding out these kinds of beats. Doesn't get any better. Yes, now, of course, look at that. Awesome, awesome. Now, Resistance has played huge shows all over the world, from here to Asia to Europe. But of course, the spiritual home is Miami, which is why it's so excited to announce that starting this year at Miami Music Week, Resistance is going to have its first American club residency. The amazing M2 Club in Miami is going to play host to a series of ridiculous events with some of the biggest names in house and techno. Of course, Carl Cox, Adam Beyer, Charlotte DeWitter. Like, all of these guys are going to be putting on shows under the Resistance umbrella at M2. And then later in the year, that residency is going to pick up again and run for several months from October, kind of towards the end of 2023, right through to 2024. This is house and techno of the highest order coming home in Miami. The party city, the club city, is going to get the best addition to its club scene it's ever had. Well, that's it for our little tour of Resistance Abu Dhabi. I tell you what, this stage has lived up to the name and it's lived up to the hype. Make sure you go online, find out more about Resistance, but most importantly, get yourself over to Miami and experience it for yourself firsthand. Right, this is it. We are getting into the business end of proceedings tonight. We've only got 2 more DJs taken to this main stage for you. Armin van Buuren will be headlining Ultra Live tonight on the live stream. But first, before him, getting everybody into that dark, twisted mood, he's there right behind me, and he's about to go. It's Nightmare.